welcome to a sunny Los Santos day, or should I say San Andreas day, because we are not exactly in the city. We're out at the power plant, the one power plant in the San Andreas, the GTA 5 world as it is shown, and we are here as part of the National Power Service Constabulary. Obviously this is my take on Civil Nuclear Constabulary. Unfortunately there isn't a nuclear power station, so this is the best I could come up with. Yeah, so I was quite what's the right word?
Attention all officers. We've got a civilian in need of assistance.
Oh.
Palmer Taylor Power Station.
Well, that's here. So basically, the real life power service, the real life Civil Nuclear Constabulary are an all-armed group of police officers that are dedicated to protecting the site of nuclear power stations. Obviously, like I say, we don't have nuclear power stations in the map that we have here. Can I hot out from the car? Can I be really lazy? No. Okay. But yeah, so this is my take on the force. It's the National Power Service. I don't actually know if we got a good look at the badge. So yes, it's got its own badge. Woo! Right, anyway, let's go and speak to Dude McDoodums here. Actually, let's pay attention, make sure that car is not going to turn out to be him. Also, I can't actually interact with the dude.
Suspect last seen.
Oh, it is him. It is him.
Palmer Taylor Power Station.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Control Alpha 4. We've spoken to the suspect. We've spoken to the victim of the police impersonator in the power station. The police impersonator is now trying to flee. Now I have very limited jurisdiction outside the power station.
We have the suspect inside. 1 out of 12. Roger that.
We're actually just going to go block in his path. You can quite clearly see that he is... Right, okay. So that's obviously a bad sign that he has... right, okay, let's just take out his car keys. Right, okay, we'll take those just now.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Right, okay,
Greetings.
he's not an obvious...
Kiflam.
Okay, we'll just get his name was Ben Carner. Okay, so... Ben... Carner. I wish there was a way that you could recall the stuff that was here. Anyway, right, okay. Obviously, you're sitting there in a police uniform, which is a very, very bad sign for you. Hang fire with me for a couple of seconds if you just want to do some checks. Okay, fine. So, I think we can put away the gun for the moment. Is that like April? The first thing that reminds me of is April Fool's. Anyway, okay, let's do vehicle check. So his vehicle is AP17 PIL. So let's see what comes back. Oh no, I said AP, didn't I? Right, okay, let's try again. Okay, let's do it properly actually. Control, this is shoulder number Alpha 106, Sergeant George Lambert calling in a VRN check on a Alpha Romeo 17 Papa Indigo Lima, please. Owner wanted, and it is Ben Carner who is who he says it is, which is fine. So let's just verify what he's wanted for, because he's about to be wanted for police impersonation, but we'll just see. So yeah, if we just check on Ben Carner, please. And actual bodily harm. Okay. I think that's all I need to hear. Yeah, we're going to select the taser. I don't think we're gonna take any chances here. Right, okay. Right. Order of the vehicle. here. No, it won't let me do this. Right, here we go.
This is the LSPD! Hold it!
Right, okay. You are under a... Oh, Jesus. Shit's on! Watch out for the train! Police officer with a taser!
LSPD! Hold it!
Get down on the ground. Down on the ground. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. Right, okay. You're under arrest for assault on police, being wanted for actual bodily harm, and for impersonating a police officer, and for the possession of a deadly weapon. You don't have to say anything about me on your defense. If you fail to mention when questioned something you later rely on in court.
Got that. Thanks.
Now, my search thing has been uninstalled, so can I grab him? Why are you still searching? Okay, fine. Suicide note. Okay, that's a bad sign. Okay, so I uninstalled the mod, which did, and it's okay. So that's a problem. Anyway, local Blaine County police officers have shown up to do that. So, all right, fine. Fine. So let's just scroll down to the tow truck here.
Whatever.
Oops. And we'll end the call. Right. Okay, so we've got one under arrest for doing dumb stuff. I'm gonna just kind of keep the road a wee bit clear just now.
Attention all officers.
We've got an assault on a civilian.
In Palmer Taylor Power Station.
Oh, okay. Now hang on. We're not. Right, let's just. So we've got our pistol out, and that's fine. We'll pretend not to have spotted that. Right. Assault on public down here. I've hit the barrier. Crud. Right, okay, I'm gonna assume it's you. You're the only one who's walking around menacingly.
Hey, Vago. What time did you do?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
I don't remember none of that. I was tripping.
I think. Okay.
I was on fire on the grass table. I cleared 50 G's. Hey, punk! Stop it!
Alright, buddy, I'm just gonna stop you here. I think that's enough. Right, okay. There has been a reported assault against the person who's on the floor over there. At the moment, I suspect you are the person who's responsible for that assault, so I have to tell you that you're under arrest for that offence. You don't have to say anything about your offence. You failed to mention one question. Something you later rely on in court.
Got that. Thanks.
Yeah, Control Alpha 4, requesting ambulance to the power station immediately, please.
Officers requesting paramedics in Palmer Taylor Power Station. Showing you state 13.
Okay. I don't think there's a first aid button in this. But here comes the ambulance. Thankfully one reasonably close by. Okay, here's a paramedic cruise.
We're on the clock, folks.
We'll let them take over.
Work with me, damn it! All right, give me something.
What? He's feeling her crotch. It's not a CPR technique I'm familiar with, but hey, she's all right. That's fine. That's the main thing. Okay, so paramedics have revived the person who's going to have to come back at a later time for statements to do with the fact that she was assaulted. Alright, okay. So we've got a motorbike gang kind of menacingly going around the place, which is a little bit of a pain. Anyway, as you can probably tell, we are quite low on fuel. Now, ironically, for being a fuel... for being a power station with lots of petroleum around, there is no place to fill up one's vehicle upon this site. I did actually fill up the vehicle before starting on patrol, but when I couldn't be bothered driving, so I teleported, and when I teleported I lost all the fuel, which is a little bit dumb. Anyway, so seeing as we do suddenly have a little bit of a quiet spell here as the sun sets in sunny San Andreas, we're just gonna pop down to the local station of that there petroleum. Go, go, go. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't really have jurisdiction here. Control, oh dear. They're kind of spazzing out.
Idiot.
I suppose we are between a power station and a slightly more renewable power station, so I guess that's fine. Right, anyway, we'll get people over for him.
More officers needed.
For a suspect placed under arrest.
In Von Alton-Nuts Wind Farm.
Where's the little coffee shop around the corner?
Got ya. Thanks.
Okay, I don't really know what's going on here, and it's kind of turning into a little bit of a mess. Also, why can I walk through my car? Oh god, why can I walk through my car? That's non-ideal. Right, okay, I actually want to get in.
Go ahead, get in the car now.
Okay, right. This is all barking quite a bit. So, we'll let this police officer come and get the person out of the car. So we'll release him. And, right, okay. So, fair enough. Why is there a llama? I don't know why there's a llama. Right, yes, so while we do have a little bit of a gap, we will head down to the local petrol station to pick up some of that there petroleum spirit. Oh, he's off the road now, he's humming and hawing, but I don't care. Anyway, we're on the motorway. Okay. So we're going to need to pop down to the local service. Wait, how do I... Yeah, okay, here it is. It is this one, which is fine. So, local service station here. Alright. Let's get some fuel. And then we can return to our duty area. So we go off the clock at 11 PM and it is now 8 PM. So we've still got a little bit of shenanigans that can still go on down. So as soon as we're full of fuel, which we now are, we're just gonna head ourselves on the road. Filter in here, and we'll head over to the slow lane, which is actually the fast lane for some wacky ass reason. Now, are we coming off of this one or is the next one? No, it's this one, right? Okay. I'm not actually. I mean, if you look at this, you can see how little of the map I've explored over these parts. Yeah, I'm not all that well acquainted with these parts, other than the power station, of course. But okay. So the radio is all quiet and the work day is nearly done, so anybody who's not quite clearly in high visibility clothing is, in my mind, very, very suspicious. So, I love the juxtaposition of nice, clean, renewable wind farm and then just atmospheric destruction. Oh, it's the Popo. That guy. As you can see, it is quite a busy little railway. Right, I forget, does this have... Oh, it does have indicators. How cool. Okay. Right, ain't no train on these tracks. So, security are here doing security stuff, which is fine and dandy. So, yeah, we're just having a check of the petrochemical plant. It is a time of night where nothing really should be happening. And indeed, there isn't much sign
Attention
of
all
people.
units. Public report.
An officer in need of assistance.
Oh,
In Palmer-Taylor Power Station.
it looks like it's at the control booth, to be fair. It's not this one. It's this one. Oh, yes. I wonder who this is. Transport police. I suppose it is at the station.
Dispatch, we have a visual.
1 out of 12. 10-4.
Okay. So we're backing up the transport police. Yellow officer. So we've got a hippie and a hippie. Perfect. Who am I speaking to? Go to your vehicle and run into your names. Great! I don't have the name, so we're gonna have to use the magic. I don't actually know who's done what, so... right, we're gonna have to use the magic of the radio. So, miss, if you don't mind, we'll just do the quick pet check. So you are Sydney Johnson. Valid license but no trace on PNC, which is fine, I guess that's what we want. And you will do the same. Okay. And you're Connor Johnson. Valid license, no trace on PNC, that's fine. So, officer in charge, which I assume is you. Basically going to say that, yeah, it's all fine and dandy. I can't tell which officer it is I need to speak to here. Yeah, I think something's broken here, so I think we're just going to go through the radio and end the call. Okay, so we'll leave the transport officers to deal with this. It's obviously not something that we would be dealing with. However, that is a very cool screenshot opportunity. Slurpy, 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 slurpy. Oh yes, I've been quite enjoying my my GTA-related screenshots. In case you just haven't been noticing. Right, so let's just get ourselves out of no-clip mode. Pop back in the car, and we are going to be heading on patrol again in the station. Not sure what these guys are doing here, but I did spot one that shouldn't, one that hasn't quite left. Where is he? They might be up to no good. Let's pop up a question. Crap! I hit the barrier again. Right, let's stop him while he's in the damn station. Crap.
Attention all units. We've got resisting custody in Palmer-Taylor Power Station.
Armed police, step off the bike. Off the bike. Down. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Right, okay. You are under arrest for trespassing in a restricted area. You don't have to say anything, but it may on your defense if you have to mention one question, something later on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
In Palmer Taylor Power Station. Doctor, thanks.
Hey, the lights still work. Great. Okay, so Blaine County Police have arrived to help us transport driver under the Okay. That's fine. So there's a driver under the influence reported just outside of the station, which is fine. So local, yeah, okay, so he's been picked up, that's fine. Right, anyway. So yeah, I'm not all that amazingly familiar with the civil nuclear constabulary, so I'm not kind of sure what their over the fence policy is. Crap. He's about to go onto the interstate, which is well outside of my jurisdiction. Yeah, this could be problematic. I can see he's definitely under the influence. Control, this is Alpha 4. We've got a vehicle, potentially driver under the influence. Oh, he's crashed. We are on the M15, currently heading northbound. We do have boat lights illuminated. Vehicle has crashed again. Yeah, Control. Vehicle is on the central reservation.
Grandson on a desert.
Crap. Control, requesting air support to our location. Pursuit conditions.
Officers requesting 99 assistance. Over. Grandson on a desert.
We're now southbound on the M15. Road conditions are dry. Vehicle is medium. Sorry. Traffic is medium. The target vehicle is a high-powered sports car. Oh crap. Yeah, vehicle, oh no. Wait one for direction here, Control. Yeah, it's a reciprocal now. Northbound on the M15. Vehicle speed now in excess of 70 miles an hour. In excess of 90 miles an hour at this time. Control, we request local units, please.
In need of some more officers on Junction 7 on the M6 in Grandson on a desert. Showing you state 13.
Copy, dispatch. Copy that, dispatch.
Yeah, Control, vehicles made hard contact. Ow. Control, the suspect has rammed us. Other officers are now arriving. Go on, take over. Where's he going? They're just crashing. Oh, hang on, the person's out. And running. Yep, Control, helicopter crews report that the suspect is out and running. We can see him, he's on the train tracks. Caution all officers, a train is approaching. Haha, that's a cool mod. Oh, there's more nuclear constabulary. Sorry, power station constabulary. Looks like that's traffic are starting to arrive. Yeah, control. This is Alpha 4. We are still conducting a ground foot pursuit for this suspect. He is now heading into the renewable energy farm where I have authority. Control, the police helicopter is going to have to be under caution. The wind farm will pose a danger to his flight path. Crap, where is it? It fell over. Come on, police officers! Down in the ground. Right, there we go. Right, okay, you are under arrest for dangerous driving and under the suspicion of being over the prescribed limit of alcohol or drugs. You don't have to say anything but a mere defense if you fail to mention one question, something like turn around in court. Right, okay. Yeah, I've got no idea how we're going to get back to the road because we're kind of miles away, and I suppose there's a road here. Takes. Aha, yes, okay, they found us. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good searching officers. Yeah, I didn't want to let the person go, but
Attention Unit 1, Lincoln 18.
We have officers in need of assistance. Von Alton, that's Wind Farm.
that's not really something that we're going to be able to help with, because we finished 3 hours ago, but we've been tied up in dealing with the aftermath of this pursuit and the subsequent grim search. And as a result of that person being in custody, that's all under arrest, and so this is going to be the end of this episode. Christ, that was close. This has been the end of this episode of, well, the first episode of On Patrol with the National Power Service Constabulary. Before we go, let's just check in on the stuff before. So nothing's pending, but if we head over to here... Now, where is... Ah, here we are, right. So the court case against Marcus Weldman was found, and he was disqualified for 19 months for his for being drunk driving, which I think happened last episode. Yes, he was the one that we picked up outside one of the factories, and I've got a long walk to try and discover where the fruit my car is. So that is the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.